For years, XenApp and XenDesktop focused on delivering Windows desktops and applications to users. But as more and more education, manufacturing, and healthcare organizations begin to adopt Linux, it is only appropriate for XenApp and XenDesktop to continue to deliver the right resources to the right users. As we've seen, XenApp and XenDesktop is able to deliver pooled Windows desktops, personal Windows desktops, access to remote PCs, Windows applications, and now we add the Linux desktop. Delivering a Linux desktop is very similar to delivering a Windows resource. We still use the same tools and infrastructure, which greatly reduces the learning curve. In fact, the user experience of accessing a Linux desktop is identical to accessing a Windows resource. You log on once, and your credentials are passed through to Linux or Windows desktop. Users continue to use whatever flavor of receiver they currently have, which could be native, web, or HTML5. And once we are in our desktop, we access our data as we normally would with the appropriate application. That could be a locally installed app like Microsoft Office or LibreOffice. If the application is not locally installed, we can still perform a double hop implementation where we access a published Windows app from within our virtual desktop, which is a very common scenario and approach for delivering mission-critical applications to users. But the seamless user experience is only part of the solution, as we must not forget about the admin experience. Because the Linux Virtual Desktop utilizes the same underlying infrastructure as the corresponding Windows apps and desktops, we will also use the same tools and processes. As you can see, we continue to follow the same procedure within Citrix Studio with the creation of a machine catalog linked to our virtual Linux machine. We build delivery groups to define users and access rights to the respective machine catalog. And finally, the seamless Windows and Linux experience continues to the support team who utilize Director. We are able to view all sessions within our site, as well as all sessions for each user. As we investigate the user session more, we can not only see the applications, but all of the processes running within the user's desktop instance. This is the same information we see when looking at a user connecting to a Windows desktop. Details about the apps, the processes, the machine, and the session. The latest version of Citrix XenApp and XenDesktop can help students who need to access their Linux applications remotely, can help developers who are building the latest Linux applications, and can help city, state, and national governments who are looking to reduce IT costs by migrating to Linux.